I can't afford to travel the world. If you've ever said this, you're not alone. But what if I told you that in 2025, international airfare is down 4% compared to last year? In the next few minutes, we'll reveal how you can leverage this price drop and other insider secrets to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. From Asia to the Caribbean, we'll show you how to stretch your travel budget further than you ever thought possible. Imagine sipping coconut water on a pristine Caribbean beach or exploring ancient temples in Southeast Asia without breaking the bank. These experiences aren't just for the wealthy anymore. With airfare to the Caribbean at a 3-year low, dropping 17% from 2024, your dream destinations are more accessible than ever. Stay tuned as we uncover the tools and strategies that will transform your travel aspirations into reality in 2025. 2. The Budget Traveler's Dilemma. Sarah's fingers hovered over her laptop keyboard, her eyes fixed on the screen with a mixture of longing and frustration. At 25, she had always dreamed of exploring the world, immersing herself in new cultures, and creating memories that would last a lifetime. But every time she searched for travel options, her heart sank at the seemingly insurmountable cost barrier. As she scrolled through yet another travel website, something caught her attention. The flight searches for 2025 were predominantly international. Sarah furrowed her brow, puzzled by this trend. Surely, if most people were searching for international flights, it couldn't be as prohibitively expensive as she had always believed. This realization led Sarah down a rabbit hole of research, challenging her long-held assumptions about the cost of global travel. She discovered that many people share her misconception that international travel is inherently expensive and out of reach for those on a tight budget. However, as she dug deeper, Sarah began to uncover a world of possibilities she had never considered before. The concept of strategic budget travel planning emerged as a beacon of hope. Sarah learned that with careful research, flexibility, and the right tools, affordable global adventures in 2025 were not just a pipe dream, but a very real possibility. She found that by being open to different destinations and travel dates, significant savings could be achieved. As Sarah continued her research, she stumbled upon a game-changing tool, Skyscanner. This powerful platform allowed users to set up price alerts, tracking flight prices and uncovering the best deals. The idea of having a personal assistant constantly scanning for affordable flights filled Sarah with excitement. But the revelations didn't stop there. Sarah discovered that flexibility with travel dates could lead to substantial savings, especially when flying midweek. This simple adjustment in planning could make a world of difference to her budget, opening up destinations she had previously thought were out of reach. Another crucial piece of advice caught Sarah's attention: the importance of booking flights as soon as a great deal is found. She learned that there was no longer a best time to book, and waiting for a supposed sweet spot could lead to missed opportunities. This insight challenged her previous strategy of endlessly comparing prices and waiting for the perfect moment to book. As Sarah absorbed this wealth of information, her perspective on international travel began to shift. The world no longer seemed like an expensive playground reserved for the wealthy. Instead, it transformed into a vast landscape of possibilities, waiting to be explored by savvy travelers like herself. Her excitement grew as she discovered budget-friendly destinations for 2025 that she had never considered before. Vietnam, Georgia, Portugal, and Colombia emerged as enticing options, offering affordable accommodations and experiences. These countries promised rich cultural experiences and stunning landscapes without breaking the bank. 3. Unlocking Asia. The budget traveler's paradise. Sarah's eyes widened as she scrolled through the travel forums, her excitement growing with each post. Asia wasn't just affordable, it was a treasure trove of budget-friendly experiences waiting to be discovered. But could it really be as cheap as everyone claimed, or were there hidden costs lurking beneath the surface? As Sarah dug deeper into Asian travel options, she uncovered a surprising fact. In some cities, a comfortable bed could cost less than her daily coffee budget. In Vietnam, for instance, she found hostels and guest houses offering beds for under $10 a night. This revelation opened up a world of possibilities she hadn't considered before. the affordability extended beyond just accommodation. Sarah learned that in Vietnam, she could enjoy a hearty bowl of pho for as little as 50,000 VND, which translated to around $2. The idea of savoring authentic local cuisine without breaking the bank was incredibly appealing. As she explored further, Sarah realized that Asia's budget-friendly status in 2025 wasn't just about low prices. It was about the overall value and experience travelers could get for their money. The region offered a unique blend of rich cultural experiences, stunning landscapes, and modern amenities at a fraction of the cost compared to many Western countries. Sarah's research led her to Hostelworld, a platform that proved to be a goldmine for budget travelers. It not only provided access to a wide range of affordable accommodations, but also offered valuable insights from fellow travelers. She was surprised to find that many hostels even offered private rooms, making them suitable for all types of travelers, not just backpackers. As she browsed through the options, Sarah noticed an interesting trend. More travelers were opting for less frequented destinations in Asia. Instead of flocking to Ho Chi Minh City, for example, budget-conscious explorers were discovering the charms of places like Da Nang. This shift towards emerging locations promised unique experiences and potentially even better value for money. However, Sarah still had concerns about navigating unfamiliar territories on a tight budget. She worried about language barriers, transportation costs, and the potential for unexpected expenses. But as she delved deeper, she found reassuring information that addressed these concerns. One key tip she uncovered was the importance of eating like a local. Not only would this save money, but it would also enhance her travel experience. Street food, she learned, was often the best and cheapest way to try local cuisine. The idea of sampling authentic dishes from street vendors and local markets added an exciting dimension to her potential trip. Transportation was another area where Sarah found unexpected savings. Many Asian cities had efficient and cost-effective public transportation systems. She discovered that by using local buses, trains, and even ride-sharing apps, she could navigate cities easily and affordably. Many cities even had apps to help tourists navigate their public transport systems, easing her concerns about getting lost in unfamiliar places. As Sarah pieced together all this information, her initial overwhelm transformed into excitement. She realized that with careful planning and the right tools, an Asian adventure was well within her reach. The combination of affordable accommodation, cheap and delicious food, and efficient public transportation meant she could stretch her budget further than she'd ever imagined. Emboldened by her newfound knowledge, Sarah decided to take the plunge. She set her sights on a multi-city trip to Japan, a country she had always assumed was off-limits for budget travelers. Using Hostelworld and the tips she'd gathered, she managed to book accommodations and plan her itinerary for a fraction of what she'd expected to pay. For Caribbean dreams on a shoestring, Sarah's curiosity was piqued as she stumbled upon an unexpected travel trend. Caribbean destinations, long associated with luxury resorts and hefty price tags, were suddenly more accessible than ever. This revelation sparked a new possibility in her mind. Could she add a tropical paradise to her world tour without derailing her budget? As she dug deeper into the reasons behind this shift, Sarah discovered that several factors were contributing to the Caribbean's newfound affordability. Economic changes, increased competition among airlines, and a push for more diverse tourism had all played a role in bringing down costs. But what did this mean for a budget-conscious traveler like herself? Sarah began to explore her options, comparing the costs of different Caribbean destinations. She found that while some islands still catered primarily to the luxury market, others offered a surprising range of budget-friendly alternatives. The key, she realized, was to look beyond the all-inclusive resorts and seek out local experiences. One of the most significant discoveries in her research was the availability of affordable accommodations. Hostels and guest houses, often overlooked in favor of flashy resorts, provided a way to experience the islands without breaking the bank. These options not only saved money, but also offered a more authentic and immersive stay. Transportation was another area where Sarah found unexpected savings. She learned that public buses and shared taxis were not only much cheaper than renting a car, or relying on private taxis, but also provided an opportunity to interact with locals and get a feel for the island culture. This approach to getting around would allow her to explore more while spending less. Food expenses, often a significant part of any travel budget, also held potential for savings. Sarah was excited to learn about the vibrant street food scenes and local eateries on many Caribbean islands. By choosing these options over tourist-oriented restaurants, she could savor authentic flavors while keeping costs down. The prospect of trying fresh seafood, tropical fruits, and local specialties at affordable prices added a new dimension to her anticipated Caribbean experience. As she continued her planning, Sarah came across information about off-season travel. Visiting during the shoulder seasons, late spring and early fall, could result in substantial savings on both flights and accommodations. The added benefits of fewer crowds and a more relaxed atmosphere made this option even more appealing. She began to envision herself on uncrowded beaches, enjoying the same crystal-clear waters and sunny skies at a fraction of the peak season cost. Just when Sarah thought she had uncovered all the budget-friendly secrets of Caribbean travel, she made an exciting discovery. Island hopping, which she had assumed would be prohibitively expensive, could actually be done on a budget. By utilizing ferry services and local flights, she could explore multiple islands without overspending. This opened up a world of possibilities, allowing her to experience the diverse cultures and landscapes of the Caribbean within her budget constraints. Energized by these findings, Sarah began to piece together a tentative itinerary. She envisioned a 2-week Caribbean adventure that would take her to several islands, each offering its own unique charm and experiences. By applying the money-saving strategies she had learned, from choosing budget accommodations and local transportation to eating where the locals eat, she could make this dream a reality. 5. Conclusion. As we wrap up Sarah's journey, it's clear that with the right approach, global exploration is more attainable than ever in 2025. Her transformation from a budget-conscious dreamer to a savvy world traveler demonstrates the power of informed planning and strategic decision-making. The key takeaway? Don't let perceived financial constraints hold you back. Remember, there's no magic formula for booking flights. Instead, set up price alerts and be ready to act when a good deal appears. Waiting for the perfect moment could lead to higher costs, especially if you're looking more than 6 months ahead. With this knowledge and the tools we've discussed, you're well equipped to start crafting your own affordable international adventure. The world is waiting. It's time to turn your travel dreams into reality.